Desk is a mess. I'm trying to fix my desk. Can you guys hear me just fine? Hopefully the music's not too loud. Let me know if it needs to be a little bit louder. Working on, let me do my to-do list. I haven't been doing this. I try to do this on my phone when I can. But things I'm going to tackle today, make a new, new categories, because I don't like how this is set up. So we'll do, website. Status. Okay, so basically things that let's say upline, cat, videos. These are I'm just trying to create daily to-dos, things I should be working on instead of jumping around between different projects. Keep things updated in other Jira items, but because I'm working on so many things, I just want to keep things solid and consolidated in one place. And see, this is my daily to-do list. This is gonna be then I'll be able to pull things from here and then mark them done. So say business, and so I do want to continue my website stuff here, but I'm gonna move Facebook stuff over there. Promo video I do want to do, but I gotta update my resume too. I gotta do that. And okay. So I have a website. I think I gotta figure out I know there's apps out there. I'm just trying to see if there's free apps that can create my profile. It's over here. Basically, these are the products that I'm going to be putting out. I don't like this logo. I think it needs to be larger, but it's okay. Meet the founder. I think some of this art's okay. These images. And I want to... I think I got everything in here. So this one's gonna be project planning. like this one. I think I'll do. Delete that, and then do. This one. What I was gonna do too after that. It's posting my spam. for all the things I'm going live. Cool beans, cool beans. Alright. Looks like we've got pretty good connection today. So this one's going to be consulting. I think I'm going to delete this too. Oops. Mark Light, how's it going? Welcome back. Thanks for joining. Been on my website a little bit more, and then jump off to Unity. We'll put React Native here too. Trying to make this a little bit more consolidated. I don't want to say React Native. I might say like mobile. Delete that one. All right. My connection is much better today, so hopefully we don't have the same lag as we did yesterday. How's the weather? It was getting warmer. It was getting colder. I'm not sure if you're from this state, but I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, and you know, it doesn't really get too cold here, but it's definitely was a warm winter. Not much snow in the mountains. Oh, no way. MO is at Missouri. That's cool, man. Yeah, a lot of people come through Vegas. It's cool. I mean, it's a cool city. A lot you can do. Expertise. Say. Yeah. Cool. There's so many M states, you know. And I'm like, I think that's Missouri. Michigan, Montana, Missouri, Mississippi. On a minute. What's this one? This is Unity. Viva Zapatas. I don't think I've heard of that. And how's the music? Is it too loud? Let me know. Okay, cool. Cool. Gotcha. I wonder if it's like the only one I haven't heard of that place. Code improvement. Oh. Some of these songs are a little bit. Okay, I wonder if those are just from some places that like are only over there. So I don't live in that side of town. Hopefully I can actually publish this time. At least I was able to save. I think that's it. I gotta make more videos. Let's publish. And then GoDaddy was having issues yesterday too. It's shocked when you moved to Vegas. Yeah, I think I don't know, I guess it just depends on when. Like, a lot of places are still during COVID, everything was closing early. And so if you lived here around COVID time, yeah, things shut down early. But before then, a lot of places were like open 24/7. Maybe they closed for like a couple hours. But now, like, yeah, even like grocery stores today are still open till 2 a.m. And, you know, Walmarts are like open till 3 a.m. As far as I know, I've been in Vegas for 15 years, you know, with some moving around. Alright, so that is looking good. I think that's a good start. You can hit like start your journey to contact me. You can hit learn more about what we do. And that should look really good on mobile too. Oh yeah. I say I lived here for 15 years, but I've lived here for like 20 years. Alright, cool beans. That looks good. Alright, I think that website's ready. Ready to go live. I'll come back and check out, see what else things I want to do. Oh shoot, I didn't start Unity. Oh, what I was going to add to was the free consultation. Let me add that too real quick. And I do have a Facebook page, but nothing's there yet. Yeah, maybe some stores are closed. I don't like Walgreens and those places close. But I always shop at Smith's. Oh, okay, where should I put that? I should put it here. Let me see. I spelled that right. I was gonna make this bold and put it on all caps. Just start advertising this stuff. Done. Might make make it a little bit larger too. Large. Oh, it makes all of it large. Okay, that's fine. And I'm not sure if this will email me. Email my email name. I don't know how these messages work. How's your game dev? Oh, you know what? It reminds me, shoot. Yeah, I think I was going through some YouTube stuff. So let me go YouTube so you can actually post links. I have to go to YouTube Studio. And it doesn't work on the mobile app, which is kind of lame. I gotta go through the web. Maybe, I think so. Content should be under, oh, community is where it's at. Oh no, see, I don't have that here. Oh, here it is. Okay, I found it. For anyone who doesn't know. So yeah, I can go through my channel. Restreambot is a moderator, but I'm not using Restreambot anymore. I don't know how I added that. How did I do that? I guess it had permissions, right? And then to any of your live streams appear. Blocked words. Oh no, it says URLs didn't lie. So are already blocked, so I don't want it to block, so I have to click block links, I guess. Hit save. So that should do it. And I keep getting flagged with the, what's it called? With copyright because of the music. So I'm playing RPG Maker music. Yeah, it's tough to make a website, but now it's like easy. You know, I was just talking to someone the other day, yesterday. About making websites, and like, you know, back in the day, like 10-15 years ago, everyone, like, you needed a contractor, someone to build websites, but now all these widgets, all these website builders are out. So yeah, so it's easy. Like, you know, I had friends that were web designers and, you know, contractors, and they would charge like anywhere between like $2,000 to $10,000 to build a website, and then, you know, charge for maintenance in addition throughout like a year. Like maybe they'll maintain it for a year or something, or 6 months. And yeah, all that's going away. Like, all those people, like, you know, kind of when you code yourself out of a job, basically, because everything's a widget. I think web development's a little bit easier because you can kind of compartmentalize websites so easily when you create pages that it's easy to create widgets. I think game development's a little bit harder, and software development, even app development's a little bit harder. But even like app development, if it's, you know, you can see like websites get converted to mobile apps or mobile websites easy. But apps are a little bit different. But you can create templates for sure for mobile apps. So I was working on some stuff, trying to figure out like what to do. I think the website's looking good. Alright, so I'm trying to remember what I need to work on. So I gotta get the enemies to attack. I gotta finish this today. It's just taking me way too long to finish this. I think for games, like if you're starting out with like a website, like it's good to have a website, but today's like everyone's just like, even if you have a Facebook page, I think that's a good start. It's simple, or you have an Instagram page, just have some social media presence at least. Not many people, like, until you become like a bigger studio, I don't think like websites are like a must-have. Social media is definitely a must-have. So let me get, so these guys still have to attack. I haven't worked on their attacks yet. So the attack state is here, and then it's gonna go to the navigation state. Oops. State controller, go to navigation. Go to navigation, and then documenting all this stuff too, like that stuff always a good thing to have, but that takes time. Let me see. Okay. So that's just gonna go to the attack state, and then the attack state comes from our ray vision. This is, so right now the ray vision, as soon as it sees you, it kind of just continues to ping this function, like, okay, we've seen you, do this, do that, right? So we want specific functions to happen, so we say, hey, you know what, you need to go to a state. So we go say state controller. And what's good about this is right now we have a check. So we say go to state and it will check, okay, are you already in the attack state? Then don't go to the attack state, right? They'll just ignore it. You can see that here. And with RPG Maker, the engine itself is very architected, right? It's a huge game engine with its state machine and everything, which is why there's so many plugin issues. But if state equals state, what we want to do, I thought I already did this, but maybe not. We want to check to see if it's already in the state, and we just don't go to that state. Let's say if state, current state, we just hit return, but let's go ahead and say something, you know. And I haven't thought about like state logic yet, so that's on the horizon, but I think I gotta tackle some other stuff first. Gotcha. State machines are my weakness. I think state machines are actually, once you get a hang of coding, like if you don't have experience coding, state machines, you know, can be scary. But I find state machines to be pretty easy to understand. It goes in like coding principles. I actually wrote up this. So I use Whiteboard. Well, there's other software out there, but this one's free. And I'll talk about some architecture, about how I think about things and such. So here's like a kind of user-friendly look at how this state controller is architected. And of course, like the whole thing itself is complex, but once you start writing it down, it's fairly easy. And there were some things I had to like learn about Unity events, and it's not exactly how I wanted, but that's okay. The difference between software development and game development. But basically you get triggers, conditions that always talk to the state controller, and then they determine the state you go to, right? And then that triggers a behavior. So there is a lot to this, but what ends up happening is now once the state controller is already done, all the states are done, every time you create something, you just create a state and then you create a behavior. So the behavior is like what you want to happen, right? So all these states work the same, right? So there's all these states, and then they just have different behaviors, and they have different handlers. I'm like, hey, what should you do next, or should you just loop? And then for RPG Maker, since it is a heavy based state engine, and you have to know all those states, such as like entering battle, completing battle, moving maps, things like that, statuses. You just have to like know those sequences, and I don't remember exactly all of them, but there was a couple bugs that I complained about to the RPG Maker forums, and I was told I was wrong, but whatever. I complain about that all the time. Yeah, Godot. I don't have too much experience with Godot, but I have seen other developers use it. I haven't used it extensively to say like I can even really talk about it, but I do know like a little bit of what it can do. So if it's got like a state machine for animations, that's cool. And there's always different ways to do things to whatever best suits everybody. But with this fish attack, this trigger, right, happens. It says, hey, you know what, you should do this. You should go to the attack state. And then it'll determine, like, oh, you're already attacking. You're already in the attack state, so don't do anything. And that should get pinged like a ton of times. There's some performance issues here I wanted to check on, but I'll put that on my to-do list. And then on loss of sight, we want to go back, say, okay, well, you're gonna go to state controller, and you're gonna go to fish navigation. Oops. Go to state. You're gonna go to fish navigation state. And then what happens too is I added this little new check here that says you're supposed to resume states. Most of them you don't want to resume. Maybe I should call it like resume state, but whatever. So that should allow him to target me now and just attack. Then this attack state should trigger. And this makes it easy if you can like you start creating all these behaviors. You can just drag and drop, say, oh, I want this behavior to happen, or this and that. Or you can just like easily remove a behavior and say, I don't want that behavior to happen. Instead of like jumping into the code, you can just create new behaviors. So this one, oh, doesn't look like I've done much here. So I'm gonna go. Let's say override on start. And this one will do. Yeah, it's got an attack target. Oh, let me. So this is the old code. So it used to play an animation, so I gotta play those animations still. And everything was on the fish behavior, so let me open that script too. So previously, like my old code, the way it was organized was there's 3 scripts: movement, attack, and like a entity script. But now all that's been separated out into this new state controller. It kind of acted like a state controller itself, but everything was in the code. And we wanted to move to something a little bit more flexible. So yeah, you can see like this one has access to the animator. And when this one gets hit, it will get dealt damage. But how's your game development going? Fish attack, let me see. So on loss, it's just gonna go back. So I have some logic here. So on loss, this is the old method. If it's attacking, right, if it's in the attack state, or if it's in the attack animation state, what we want to do is, I think, go to different attack animations. I'm trying to think about how to handle this. Because when the attack is done, I think what I'm gonna do is so this one is like a multi-attack. So it hits like attack, it does attack 1 animation, attack 2 animation, attack 3 animation. And it should do those in sequence. And when it's done with all 3 of them, then it should go back to 1. So like if it's just like rampaging on the player, it should just keep attacking, right? It shouldn't like stop. If it loses, then it goes back to attack 1. Or if it gets stunned, then it should go back to attack 1. So if it gets stunned, it'll go to fish navigation and then go back to attack. It's slow, that's okay. That is okay. We've been working on this game for 3 years now, and it's been really slow. We ramp up and then we slow down, like especially around holidays. Like this holiday, this was probably our biggest break. Like we stopped in like middle of December, then came back like middle of February. That was like our longest break. Like we definitely got lost. TG, what's up? I need to get chat on here. I realize I don't have chat because I have chat coming in from Twitch and I have chat coming in from YouTube. Yeah, Arclight. Yeah, it is tough to, depending on like what's going on in life, you can, but I know like some other devs, like maybe if I was streaming in my 20s, I mean, I used to like go to work and then work on games for like another 4 to 8 hours. I don't do that anymore. I barely put in, like, the past few years that I've been working on this game, the most I put in was probably like maybe 8 hours in 1 week. I usually work between like 4 to 6, and then that slowed down this whole past year. Breaks are tough to come back from, for sure. I'm gonna delete that. It's going good, TG, though. Just I'm gonna wrap this one up today. Taking me a while to wrap this up. Just keep going back and forth with other stuff and just life. How you doing, TG? I was talking to Dennis the other day. He was I think he had said you were working on some new, or looking into multiplayer stuff for the other game. I need to take this over here to this fish attack. Then what else? The animation stuff. Go over here too. Then you. I don't know why I have two of these. One's on the fish behavior and one's on the fish attack. It's weird. Yeah, the state machine's all sorted out. I'm just migrating all the states over. I'm on the last bit of it. This is the last thing, which is the attack. The enemy attack. But the boss is all done. The enemies are all done except for the attack. So I'm going to be wrapping that up. And then I think that's it. I have to play through everything, but I think the end game, there's something wrong with the end game. So I can beat the boss. The like little breaking point at the end that goes to the end of the game to collect the last puzzle piece is not breaking, so I need to look into that. So tired. Yeah, I hear TG. Yeah, it's working well. I like it. It's easy to use. Just got to start building that library of behaviors. Yeah, I told Dennis, I was like, he's gonna be done with like that research quick. I'm sure there's like a lot of new tools because I looked into multiplayer and networking back in the day. Like this was like Unity 3, 2, 3, I think. It was like 2012, 2011 when I was doing some multiplayer stuff with Unity. I'm sure it's like completely different now, you know? That's why I feel like everything that I learned in school and then like the few years after school of Unity is all useless now. Because there's so many new things in the game engine. So this one... This one's good. I think I can just delete this one. So I'm trying to get rid of all these old scripts too. So this one, we don't care if it's the boss. So we have force multiplier here. Don't know. So as long as the collision, I think this is where. And let's say collision, let's say. We'll get a component that will be something. I don't know if I do this yet. My damage. Oh, yeah, it's not too difficult to add multiplayer. Oh, cool. Building an entity graphs tool. So then we can say and then all you say is damage, damage, and then I think damage amount. Then you're gonna say the damaging object, which is this game object. Yeah, I'm not gonna do no spin attack. Or I can say no. And then this one has to animate too. Which I think will bring it here. Let me go steal that. Animate behavior. Delete that. Slowly doing cleanup. When are you gonna make a hit game? When this game gets published, bro. What's up, fake leg? When are you gonna start making that podcast? How you gonna stream? This and put this over here. Don't know if I need the attack state. Oh, that gives me the names. Yeah. Oh, Lorenzo, I missed your message. What are you coding? I'm coding our Koisugi game, feel free to, I'll put this in the chat. God dang it, I keep doing that. OBS keeps asking me to log in. I'm like, I don't want to log in. I'll show the game right now. Do hashtag Steam. I need to actually update that. That's my bad. Not hashtag, exclamation point Steam. My bad. I don't know what I'm doing. There you go. Lorenzo, welcome to my stream. I can show the game right now. Let me just pause this music real quick. And let's go ahead and check it out. Sort of game, so it's a 2D adventure, like action adventure game. You play as a koi fish, Kada, and while she tries to like protect her home. So there's like this toxin that comes into the pond, and it causes all the surrounding wildlife to go mad, like rampage. So you gotta go venture out, battling different infected animals, fish. We have samurai. You'll see some of the concept art here. That's our crane boss. Some of these are old concept art, but you know, go ahead and wishlist the game, check it out. You can follow me and here on Twitch, or you can follow like I also stream on YouTube. Check out my YouTube channel. I do a lot of game dev there. And or just YouTube there, and I have a bunch of game tutorials there. There that's my own studio, so I partner with Blank Cat Studios. So you'll see that my YouTube channel is Hero Legends Studios, but the game's published under Blank Cat Studios. We've been working on it for a few years now. It's been slow development. A lot of the art. It's a very art-heavy game, so the goal is that we'll be done with the game dev side for the coding and the design elements all this year, by like the end of this year. And shoot, and then like I think we're gonna wait for artists. We're gonna try to get either investors, a publisher, to help with like getting art, because yeah, we only have art for this one scene. We have a ton of concept art, not enough finished artwork, and then we don't have an animator either. So thanks Lorenzo. What are you working on? Or do you work in Unity, Godot, Unreal, RPG Maker? Okay, cool. Yeah, Unity's fun. We're going to Joe, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I'm trying to stream more, and last week kind of got away from me, so I didn't really stream last week. Appreciate the follow. And yeah, if you have any questions about game dev or anything about Unity, just let me know. Feel free. Then you can post your links here to your game if you have any if it's on Steam or something. So we got to animate to. Where did my animate? Oh, right there. Let me play my music. All the music playing right now is actually from RPG packages that I own. Which social is best to follow your progress? Twitch, YouTube. Yeah, we don't post that much. I gotta post more because I'm like the social media guy. I do post social media on like I just started streaming again and I haven't really updated my stuff. But because it's all Blind Cat, it's a game for Blind Cat Studios and not my personal business. I don't even have any of the links here. We can follow on Instagram, Blind Cat Studios. Dang it. And you can follow Blind Cat too. He should get back to streaming this week. You can just follow him on Blind Cat Studios. On Twitch, but the Instagram, Twitter is all there. And I think I posted like 2 weeks ago, but I don't. I've been doing like a lot of migration work. So this week there'll be a new post about me. I'm gonna create a new demo, not a demo, a promo video for this game. Just wrapping up this one last attack, and then I'll create a new promo video, which that's the plan to do tomorrow. This one, game object. I'm just gonna make this public. And then yeah, I wish we would keep up but with every like small indie studio, no one is great at marketing or self-promoting their stuff. And like I've been trying to like self-promote my own business too. I just finished my website. I mean, it's okay. Nothing fancy. Yeah, I was just talking to you. You can't see it. I need to fix that too. I didn't even think about it till now. But I have Arclight here, but he's on the YouTube side. He's watching me from YouTube. And we were just talking about how we're terrible at marketing. But I think like a lot of small studios are. And then you get like bigger studios who like really drive marketing. And that's what's gonna help you do well. So like really this year's like needs to be big for us to market this game, even if we like don't get it out, right? Because we don't have art for the game. Like the game's art, like it's or there's no way we're gonna finish all the entire game art this year. Alright, so what's gonna happen here? Yeah, just like a couple weeks ago I was going over like how I post social media. I use like Clipchamp. And I just need to do it more often. I just started doing that like 2 weeks ago. So I don't need these, blah blah blah. And then so basically all I want this to do is just continue to cycle. Oh hey, Nano Paladin, cool name. Yep. Welcome to the Twitch side. Do I have a dev blog? No. I barely have time to work on the game. And I don't even have a job. Oh, were the links still not working on YouTube? Being lame. I'm gonna show it. Hold on, oops, that's music. Let me. There you go. Nice, nice. Yeah, I didn't get to check your game out yesterday. I don't know if you emailed me or not, but dang, freaking YouTube. This is why no one streams on YouTube, right? Like, I don't know anyone who, like everyone multi-streams, but like the focus is always Twitch. But I know I'm like once I get monetized, I'm gonna be making so much more money on Twitch. Or I mean, I'm sorry, on YouTube. I like this art. This looks good. So this is Nano Paladin this game. Sorry, I missed the name. Sacred Constellars? Constellars? Ruin Raiders. Looks good. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I'm thinking about starting to stream like people's games. I need to, cause like oh, thanks for the follow. The but what I was saying, the you know, that's what got me to be a Twitch affiliate was I was working on this is gonna be my third year streaming. Not that I streamed much last year or the year before, but actually this I might be going on 4 years. Yeah, I think going on 4 years. Dang. Um, but my first year I got affiliate and I was just working on RPG Maker and like the community here on Twitch is amazing. And we're a tight knit group. Is this your own tile set? I like the little areas here. Yeah, definitely gotta get a video. I think videos always help, but it's like a nice little swamp area. Looks like it's a kind of tactics battle style here. Made by Winlu. I've heard of Winlu. I've seen their stuff. They're good. I like good stuff. Cool, cool, cool. I don't know if you're open to critiques, but let me know. I think all this. I think this is a great screenshot. First screenshot. It's gonna pull everybody in. I wish I could take a look at this one. Tempest Night Studios. Cool name. I thought I could see like this screenshot bigger, but that's okay. RPG. Um, I think you should also put RPG Maker. That also gets like a lot of fans. So don't one like this is a real big thing. Get art like as a genre. I think you can add RPG Maker, MVMZ, whatever. I just put RPG Maker. You'll get a lot of RPG Maker fans to see your game. Let me sign in to Steam. I have the Steam app. Wishlist it. Yeah, yeah, that's the thirst trap right there. Gosh dang it. It always wants me to sign in. I forget. Never sign in. I always forget my password. I always forget my name on my studio one. Gosh dang it. I'm gonna lock myself out. I'll keep the tab open, when I get signed in. Yeah, the waifu dollars for sure. Yeah, I mean this is like full art, which is great. So hopefully like during the um like I see like you have art here too for the faces. So that's always good. I'll make sure to wish list it. And you're planning on getting it out this year? Summer, winter? Oh, you know what? I think it's here. Maybe it's this. I forget if it's a tag or if it's a genre that you should add RPG Maker. You'll get a ton of people that look specifically for RPG Maker games. Yeah, if we talk about Steam, we've talked about this a lot. Say like RPG Maker. And then Windows. And say like English. Oh, English. And let me see. It should just be games. Where is it? Games. So if you just say RPG Maker or RPG, my bad, you'll get like a ton of games, but you'll get people that will say like Stardew Valley here too. They say RPG Maker, right? And this should your game should pop up here. And like I had gone through this, and maybe I'll make a video on this too because I think it's interesting. I think there's certain tags that if you're an RPG, especially small indie, you need to use these tags because otherwise you'll never get seen. You don't want to be caught up in the RPG like world, because then you compete with like Skyrim and all those games, those big games, AAA studio games. They get caught up in the same search criteria. And then if you don't put RPG Maker in your tags or genre, people that are looking for RPG Maker games, you'll never get seen because then you'll get filtered out. Right? And so you start seeing like all these games, and maybe some of them are RPG Maker, maybe some of them are not. Like I think even MV is specific. You can start seeing like our pool is getting is different, right? Every time. So I think so this first one.
Lifespan is transferable. Human can consume livestock, plants, and other creatures, absorbing their life force to sustain their own existence. And to attain immortality is to consume the lifespan of others.
I don't even see.
Wait, is it really possible for someone to...
I guess I don't know where it shows it here. But like this one popped up, and so maybe it was submitted. Maybe if you just submit with RPG Maker, maybe it'll auto tag it, but you can see some of these games here. Let's see. Coming soon, 2025. Get all the tags in there. But, okay. Anyways. What am I doing? So, what I want this to do is it's going to go from attack to attack. And when it finishes one attack, I just want to go to the second attack. So int. Index. So this one will play an animation. It says attack state. I want to see how this looks first if I just interrupt it. Yeah, it's commonly missed. Arclight, it is missed. And I feel like if you, well, I guess you're on YouTube more. A lot of the people I know are on Twitch. Hunting Swan, I think he worked so hard and worked so long on his game, and he definitely suffered from like marketing issues. And I think his game's like really good, really well done, and just fell flat because didn't market it enough. And I think his tags were not right. He wasn't, you gotta bank on your small community. Like RPG Maker community is a small community. Don't compete with AAA studios. Just don't do it. Like even for like this game, like Koisugi, like we don't want to compete with AAA studios, right? I want to make this game look good. I want it to be really good, but I'm not gonna put it in the same market as AAA studios. Like that's why I don't make shooter games. I'm not gonna compete with Call of Duty or any other game. So I can't even think of any shooters. Alright, what am I doing? So it looks like the attack state. Attack 1. I don't even know if I want to use this anymore. That's okay. So what I want to happen is if I hit, right, if I actually do damage, then I'm going to animate and then I'm going to increment, right? So let's say attack index. And the next time I attack, it should play the next, deal more damage, and then do the next attack. So this attack state, I need to update this attack state. I'm going to create a new function called next. And then this will just do the attack index, and then attack state. I don't use those attacks anymore. I guess not attacking. I'll have to rethink like the animation stuff, because we'll have like an animation state player or something. But I haven't thought about that design yet. Alright, so what's this? Spin attack? Oh, this is the freaking player. I'll undo that. Let me see. We'll update this later. Oh, my bad. Okay. So if it's 3, then we're gonna say it's 0. And then So then attack state would be 2. Attack 3. Oh, attack states. The attack. So on start will get attack index 0 and then set the attack 8 to 1. So where are we starting? So like if we interrupt it and then it'll come back. Let me just make sure it will animate. What are we doing? Oh, and then we gotta get the attack direction. That will come from do the same thing that I did for the boss. In his attack box state, we have this move to function, which I'll make an attack function too. This is a good move to. Do I have the movement? I do. Okay. Did I not add the awake? I did not. So let me get this awake in here. 2. Then and this will happen on collision. So what we want to do when we go into the attack state, we want to actually move the player. So we do we have this like move to position function that it will get the target position and the direction. And it'll go to that position. Okay. And then this is exposed through a Unity event. And I'll show you what I do there. And I'm going to do the same thing, like on complete will do this. So that when and what calls to complete, we'll go over that in a minute. The collision should call the complete. It says hit, does this, and then it'll complete it. And then it tells it to stop moving. Okay. This basically freezes the enemy, so it'll just like go attack to play its animation, and then it'll complete, and then go to the next state. And this is where it should just go to the next animation until it gets interrupted. And this is and this is the part I was trying to think about too, is because it has the old position. So because it just goes and tries to attack. What happens like if the player dodges? Right, like player moves like really quick. Well, now it's gotta like, oh, where did the player go? And now it's gotta go to like a chase state. Which I'll do too. That's why I was kind of debating like what's gonna happen with some of these functions, because like these attacks and the move to are kind of similar. But if they need to be like subclassed, I think that's okay. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to think. So awake, we get the movement. So on start, triggered that. On complete, we'll freeze. But we haven't lost sight. We're thinking that, okay, we haven't lost sight of the player. So we need to get. This is why like going between states also helps, but I need to be able to get the updated position. And then this calls on complete 2. I'm probably gonna take a break. I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break right now. I'll run an ad and then I'll be right back in like 5 minutes. I'm just gonna rest my eyes for a little bit. Come back to this. Let's see. The music has been pretty good, considering that it's just like RPG Maker music. So there's a couple things. So I need to update the new position for the attack, right? Can't just keep attacking the same spot. And then the other thing too is what I want to do is if we actually hit the player, it should go to the next animation, but if we don't hit the player, then we reset. So we can say we still have to hit on complete and say on complete. We want to say reset, and I'm wondering if this is going to cause issues. Let's say index, attack index, and then attack state. We go text state, attack 1. I'm actually doing a good stream today. Usually I have issues with my streams. Gotta do things, run back and forth, quit like halfway through. But I've been streaming for 2 hours. That's pretty good. I think yesterday, I only got to stream for like, I think I got to stream for 2 hours, but it's kind of like a half-ass stream. So on start, on complete, what I want to do is, I don't think I'm going to do on complete. I think on complete's just going to say, hey, you know what, I'm done. I've attacked 3 times. Like, it should just keep going. I don't think there is a complete. So I just need to go to the next. So I'd say add a, get a new property here. Needs target update. And keep putting private, maybe do that. So I'm gonna make a public function. Need should update target, or I'll just say it like update target, and so we get a vector reposition. And I'm gonna use this instead. So it's just basically just gonna replace this function. It has a better meaning to it. we'll say update web target position when needed. Okay. And then we'll say if needs target update, then we'll put that here, and we'll say, okay, needs target update is false. Okay. This will then get the raycast and say, okay, well, here's your new position, and it'll update me. And if I hit that distance, without hitting the player, and this is the thing too, is and I'll animate, next animation, I'll complete. So on start, and I call this function okay, so that sets movement. Target. So what always happens first, and this is how it works with the other boss, is I'll call the update target, or pass in that position. Updates target position, direction, and then needs target update. And that's going to be true, should be true by default. Okay, true by default. And then we set that false. Then if it hits the player, we go to the next animation, hit on complete, and it says needs target update, which then we get that new position. We say set movement with direction. So we need to do this after. And then actually, it's not set movement, we need to do well, if we need to I'll put the animation stuff at the end. So I jump around. Okay. Where is this? I don't know why this public is not public. Because target position should be this, direction should be that. And then you should be set movement direction. Remove this is also animation stuff. Then you should be, this is attack speed, force multiplier, attack speed. We need to update the target and we'll move, right? So that's on complete. That should do it. So on-complete like never actually gets called. I'm gonna get rid of this script too. So don't worry about that. This one's almost out the door. Okay. No errors, right? Okay. Oh, I need to add. Wait. So, go to my ray vision. On light. I need to then go to my attack state. And say fetch attack. It needs to be animate. Oops. Oh, because this one is on. I think this one's on closest target. So not this one. So this one will just, I think this one just triggers when we change targets, but that's not what I want, right? But it has the closest target, so let me read this code a little bit more. because it's targeting the player, there's always going to be one target, right? And so this only gets updated if the target has changed, and so that's not ideal. Because I want my line of sight that, like, so it has like line of sight, and it's obtained that the player and then I think the online is always invoked. But this is not invoking. It doesn't give me like the closest target position. And I'm trying to think, like, how was this working before? I'm pretty sure, like, it was just, it's detecting, like, hey, we see you, we see you, we see you, and then I was just manually getting it. And that's not what I want. This should pass in the target, the closest target. So let's go ahead and do the same thing, transform. And that's gonna mess a few things up. That's okay. I'm gonna fix it. So we want to get closest target, I think. Pass that in. We don't really care about losing it. And I think closest target is a transform. Yes, it is. Okay. So that's gonna break a few things. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. The enemies are the only ones that use this. So what that means is, let's go ahead and double check that we don't have to pass in a transform every time. I don't think so. Do we say, okay, let's go to the state controller. Go to state, and we're gonna go to the this is the wrong one. Oh, okay. My bad, grab the wrong one. State controller, go to state. We're gonna go to the attack state, and then it's never gonna trigger that attack state again. But we want to also update, so go to the attack state, and we want to check that it has a where is it? Oh, I think it's wrong. Fish attack. It uses position, but we're gonna get a transform. We'll go target. And say position. Okay. And yes. Save that. Alright, so this guy, go to Ray Vision, go to state, we're gonna attack state, fish attack, update target. Okay? And that's gonna pass in the position every time, right? As long as we're triggering that, and which happens like every frame. And then it goes back to the fish navigation. And let's go ahead, give that a go. I know, lots of coding, guys, lots of coding. It's a heavy coding channel. Oh crap. Let's see. So in the fish navigation state. Hit it. I just killed it. Not bad. Okay, so let's change a few things. It's definitely attacking really fast. So I'm gonna change the attack speed to 2. I think that's what I had to do for the boss. Damage is 10. Animator doesn't have an animator. So let me get that animator here too. And then on complete, we don't want to do on complete. Okay. Save. And I don't know the attack range. I don't have the attack range here. That's all part of the Ray Vision. Okay, let's see. Oh, so it looks like it's found me now. Okay, and then lost me. Go here. Yep. No, first, I'm not dealing damage to you. Gotta fix that. So it is. Keeps going into the fish navigation state and then stopping for some reason. Stunned. How do I turn this off? It should not continue. I don't know why it keeps doing that. And then let's change the attack speed to like 4. Let's see, I'm gonna hit this before he gets me. Doesn't look like he is seeing me anymore. He sees me once and then it doesn't trigger again. Enemy trigger is getting hit. Oh my goodness, that's not good. Why is enemy trigger getting hit? Alright, so let's take a look at that code. Where is player? I don't think you should be on the player layer. I don't know why. We're using layers for this for some reason. Someone probably updated all these to be the same layer. So So if we're using raycast, right, we don't want these colliders to be mixed up. Only the player should be on the player layer, so I can detect his collider. And it says attack state. I keep forgetting this is also another thing I gotta be better about. The state controller does not have the attack state. Add that. I got the... Should have everything now. Death's done. Fish navigation. So there's 4 states. I keep doing that. I need to put that as like a... I wish I could like color code this stuff. I think there is a way to do it, but I don't know how. Okay, so now it should actually go into the attack state. You can see it actually. But now it lost me, right? Let's see. Let's let it go turn around. It's gonna turn around, face me. There it is. And it's like, oh wait. So it's gonna go to the attack state. Did it lose me? For some reason, when it goes back to navigation after attack state, it is failing. Oh, because should be let's see. Give it a second. I'm gonna let it attack me and see if we'll play the animation too. It says it's attack. Right, I'm gonna put some events on this stuff, some debugs on this. Animation. Next animation. I want to make sure that it's also getting the update. I didn't see it animate, so the target. Yo, welcome from the YouTube side. The 51. Is that the Sync? Is that your name? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm trying to work on my state machine. And let me post my links. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe since you're on the YouTube side. A lot of my people are on the Twitch side. Let me see. Let me copy my links. If you haven't already, check out. We have the game on Steam right now. I had to go to YouTube. Hold on. I don't keep my streams up. But welcome. We got the check out the Steam store. Wishlist the game. We'd appreciate it. I'm working with Blind Cat Studios on the game. I'll bring it up. Let me pause the music real quick. So, my channel is Heroes Legend Studios, but I'm working with Blind Cat Studios, so it's I'm doing all the coding development. But this is a 2D action adventure game. You play as Ada, or female koi fish, whose like home has been invaded by this toxin. There's this toxin flowing in, and it's causing all the surrounding wildlife to become rampant and like go on a rampage. So you venture out and you fight amongst other animals, different bosses, a lot of different creatures. You'll see concept art here. All of them have been like infected by this toxin. So you gotta fight your way up the river to find the source and like remove the source and kind of save your home. We've been working on this for a while. Just have most of the code. We have a lot of code done for combat. A lot of really just got to start working on a lot of enemies and stuff. But there's a lot more art. It's a very art heavy game, story driven game, and a lot of that hasn't been done yet. So right now we only have like this small, we're working on like getting a demo together, and right now it's just going to be this levee scene that I'm working in now, but gonna try to like showcase other like the pond level, which is the beginning of the game, to show at least some concepts and like, hey, this is the gameplay. But we don't have an animator either, so it's kind of been holding us back to showcasing a demo. But So right now we've been spending a lot of time. We've been refactoring a lot of old code and getting new architecture in and migrating it to new systems. So been a very code heavy day. This is the last of it. This is the last attack to be done. And then I gotta go through some bug stuff. But having some weird issues. So writing some debug stuff. I'm not sure if you're a game developer yourself, Sync. But if you are, cool. If you're working on something, let us know. I'm not sure if you're... I think ArcLight wasn't able to post links, but you should be able to post links. Let me know if you can't. I know people on Twitch are able to post links. So let's do this again. I'm gonna get that out of the way. Okay, so there should be a fish somewhere here. So he's gonna attack me. So he's not attacking me. Let me pause it real quick. Yeah, it keeps resetting. Update target's true. Reset animation on complete. So it looks like I'm just hitting that reset. Reset. Let me collapse this. Oh yeah, see, my update target only happens once too. That's not good. That is not... I'm gonna have to change this. God damn it. I thought the Ray Vision supplied that data. It doesn't. So we have this Unity event on line of sight obtained. And I thought it was invoked. Every frame. Oh, that's not what I want. Calculate. I want on line of sight. On line of sight. Line of sight. Check line of sight. Yeah, that happens every frame. Do we have the closest target? So that should just be like, okay, we've entered its like range. We calculate line of sight. Oh yeah. We do not have line of sight. I was pretty certain... Did I change it? I was pretty certain this was being called every frame. line of sight is not equal as line of sight. And line of sight is true. Where else is this used? Why would line of sight be false here? So if we're changing targets, it's going to turn false. It's really just to invoke this method one time. Maybe I'll create a new method. Is TG here? Are you still here, TG? We'll talk about this after. If you're not here, that's okay. I'm gonna have to change your code. Because I don't see how this was working before. I guess it only worked because I was like adding additional support in my other attack functions. Because I wasn't using the movement system at all for the attack. I'll just create a new function. And then this one, I mean, all it's gonna do is, well, I guess, shoot, I don't need to do this. So I just need to expose the closest target position, and that's it. Let me see, so here, take that form. That's it. That's all I want to do. Let's have that. Where is it? Yeah, because I don't particularly like that. So we obtain like it. So when the player gets in the vision, it says we have line of sight. Cool. I guess it's like the initial thing, but like how do we do chase mechanics, right? And I know I've seen TG do this. Which is why I thought like it was being updated reframe. But it's not being invoked every frame. So what ends up happening is now I gotta expose this property and say, okay, well, as long as as long as we have like line of sight, should get it, right? And I think closest target becomes null if that should be fine. So I'm gonna change this function. Yes. And what I want to do is now I'm gonna reverse this a little bit. Shit. Be right back in a minute too. Okay, let me think. This one's gonna be update target position. Okay. Then get that crap out of here. I'm gonna skip all these. So now what I want to do is this needs to be a transform. Okay. So I think this needs to return that transform. That gives us. So instead, so on complete, so I don't need to do this true anymore. I just say, because nothing's coming in. Now I've got to go fetch it. And I'm going to say, I'd say like update target now and say, might be able to do this. Let's see. Update target position. This takes arguments, but I don't want an argument. Let me see if I can look it up. I don't think I can do that. So how do I get that value? I could create like a one-to-one. I invoke it to give me the value. Say, hey, I need it, and it just says, okay. Yeah, update target request. Update target request. And so what happens is on complete, it says, say, hey, update target request. Invoke. And then I need to delete that. Basically what happens is I reached my position, blah blah blah, or I've hit the target, and which I don't even know if I'm doing. And then I say, hey, I need an update. So then that says, okay, well, give me your target position. And then this one goes and it invokes this one with that position. And so, again, we don't need this, because now we're only invoking it when we need. Let me set that position. Blah, blah, blah. So let me delete that. This is like a callback. Okay. Actually, this could be part of the complete call. Well, let's see how this goes. So attack It says I need my target, so I'm gonna get my recast. Oops. Recast. And I need my target detection. And it is not there. So this won't do that. This is actually gonna invoke to another invoke. Right. So I do need another invoke. Requested. What's its target? Okay. Actually, I say closest target callback. And what this will do is then and we're gonna do and we're gonna say target, what was it called? Closest target callback. Now, and this is gonna take a transform. Okay. And I'm gonna say closest callback, blah blah blah, target. Alright. And we're not returning anything. A call back function that I don't know that sends the closest target if available back to the requester. Cool beans, cool beans. These are the things I'm learning through new with Unity. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna remove this. Don't need that no more. And I'm gonna delete this because I've seen issues where if I change the events, they stop working. So I'm gonna go to there, select, oops, state controller. So online site obtained. We want to go to the attack state still. Oh no, we still want to send the actually transform. Shoot, my bad. Because what happened on the first time, right? We're not in the attack state yet, so we still gotta send that transform. My bad, my bad. this. And then get attack state, fish attack, update target, oh, that's not the right one. Online of sight obtained. We want attack, fish attack, update target. Yeah, this is what I mean. It's a let me move that. This one's gonna be state controller, go to state, back state, and attack state, update target. That's how you're supposed to select it. Update target, so that's gonna pass that in. Then my attack state, I need to have that function. Create vision. And then this one is supposed to where'd it go? Get closest target. Dead Wolf, what's up? What is going on, homie? Probably gonna take a break. I thought I'd be able to do like 4-hour streams, but like I definitely have not been able to. So get closest target. Why? That should work. Vision other. Oh, it's this one right here. Get closest target. So let's try that. Unity, my guy, Unity. So let's see if the fish sees me now. Come down, bro. Don't go up, go down. So he's lost me. Looked like that worked. Get away, don't kill my fish. No, you killed my fish. Gosh dang it. How's life, man? How's life? How's this streaming? Don't kill my fish. Here, go this way. Oh. Here, go this way. Okay. Let me clear that. Let me get out of his vision. Come back in. Let's see. See, it's not getting the lost either. Look at that. Oh, Let's see. So it says update target callback, reset animation, request target update, and then I don't get the callback. And the fish is... it's in the navigation state. Looks like the navigation state's working at least. You know, it's not stopping anymore. Like it was before. I'm gonna have to increase your health too. I'm gonna go get him. So I'm gonna hit him. Stunned. And then goes to stun, but it doesn't go back to the attack state. Have him hit the wall. Maybe it'll turn around. They'll figure it out. Yeah. And so it makes me think that something's wrong with the online site, because the line of sight isn't working anymore. Let's see. So I went to the navigation state because the line of sight happened. And then the reset animation like happens immediately. Why is the reset? Because the distance threshold? What's my distance threshold? Maybe my distance threshold's messed up. Swan. Target position is not null. Let me decrease this to like there. And then increase your health. Okay, let's see. Yes, it's on complete request update. Oops, god damn it. Oh. That ad's coming in 3 minutes. Yeah, it should be get close target. And the closest target callback should happen. That should be the fish attack. Update target callback. So on complete should happen. The distance is too close. Or like he actually hits the player, which still has not been hitting the player. reduce this threshold there. Alright, so I'm in fish navigation. And it sees me. See if it goes into like a chase. But he doesn't go into the attack state. Oh, you know what? I have shit collapse. So it goes back to his attack navigation. Reset. I gotta go out of his range. Now he's been reset. And then he doesn't attack again. I think this is the bug I found before. It seems like it's happening more often now. So you can find me. And then I can stay within his like bubble, his like range. And if I do, he won't see me again. Like I'll still be in his line of sight. It doesn't like call the line of sight again. Oh, man, I was hoping to finish this today. But it's not working just right. See, and it should reset. Wait. So it should reset. Reset. I don't know why it's calling this so many times. So it should just reset, like on complete. So it just resets. For some reason it calls it a bunch of times. Maybe that's the other issue too. Maybe I should actually put something there. Ads coming up, everybody. Okay, let me think about this, hold on. Dang, recycled all my music. I'll start from the beginning. Let me think. Okay. I'm gonna take a break anyways. Let's start. Attack should be 1. So we start and oh my god. Do I never set the attack? Set the movement? What the heck am I doing? So on start, I gotta set the movement. Like knowing that the update's has already happened, so set movement direction, change direction, and max speed. That's on start. So when I trigger this, when I go to the attack state, so that would freaking help too. So when I go to the attack state, I wasn't actually updating the movement. And then also on line of sight should say go to the attack state, and it should also update the position, but we want that to occur first. So it's gonna get the it says update target, and on line of sight should sorry. The on line of sight, right? It's gonna invoke the closest target. It should have something. Okay, so it says, hey, you need to update your target, and then you need to go to the state. Right. So we just have these two scripts. So it says, hey, update your target. So here's your target. It's gonna be the closest target from the Ray Vision target script, and it's gonna update target position. It's gonna update direction, and then it's going to let's not call that function, right? Update target. Not yet, at least not yet, because then I call on start, right? And then on start will set up the attack animations. then set movement. Then the fixed update will occur. Alright, it's enabled. We should have a target position, and when we hit that threshold, then we say, hey, reset animation, and hit on complete. On complete, we'll then hit update target request, which is to get to update the target position. So it shall update the target, and then it should do the on start again. Okay, so I think this oh, I didn't do the on target callback. Maybe I messed that up. So on target callback is going to be the attack state. And to hit, you need to get your fish attack and you update your target. And then we need to call on continue. I think this is where, because if I didn't attack, then I need to reset the animation, which it will do. On complete, makes the request to update the target position. And the callback will call to update the position. So who calls and says that it needs to continue. And then we do, and I don't know if these are called sequentially, they might be. We should say continue state. See, and that should have hit me, so I'm gonna get out of his range, reset him. For some reason, he doesn't attack. Sure why. And let's go ahead and hit this threshold again to 1. So now it should start resetting properly. So we're gonna let him bounce back. When he comes to the left. Man. I'm gonna get out of its range. Hit me. Now should start chasing me. I definitely think there's an issue with the line of sight. Because I've been able to do this for a while now. That looks like that's working. Just need to be able to attack. Well, it could be this eye damage. Maybe the player doesn't use the eye damage. Thought it did. Yeah, it uses eye damage. So let's debug this attack. I hate this. Collision and clear. Then go and see. Actually, I just do else here. Oh, rigid. Damage component. The player should get that. Should be the character fish. Damage object. Damage. Doesn't look like the player was getting damaged. I wasn't also playing, so it's gotta be an issue. If it's not equal null, then it has, then that's true, otherwise it's false. I'm like in here and I'm sure like my face is annoying. It's my context. Okay, so let's see what happens. I mean, the character has a rigid body. It's got the character fish, the eye damage. But does not look like it is being hit. Let's here. Yeah, and I'm not taking any damage. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. I'm gonna hide all these comments too. Let me see, it's supposed to say on collision enter. Yeah, it's not even being called. Why? Oh, it's because this... because the attack state needs the game object, right? Silly me. So, I think... I'm gonna just... copy... paste. Alright, now it should work, so that should deal damage to me, and I won't have to be a dum-dum. So let's see... Why don't you want to look at me? Oh, there you go. Ah, stop. Yeah, take that. Okay. So I shouldn't deal damage if I just like run into him. Right, and you can see like I'm being dealt damage. So don't want that. At least it's progress. Save. think I'm gonna call it at that. I don't know if let me check if Cat's gonna stream. Let me see. Let me check this stuff in. Everything's getting there. Wanted to wrap everything up today. There's just a few bugs left. Great. Community attack. State. Image. I'll have to go through everything. I need to make a bug list. Things I gotta do. So tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna go through that list. I'm gonna make a list. I'm gonna just make a list right now. I'm not sure if Blind Cat's streaming. Okay, let me play it. Because the goal this week too would be make a new demo. Or no, like promo video. Just a quick like 10-20 second promo video. So right now the enemies do attack. Okay. They do attack. They do lose sight of quickly. So I'm gonna say like a chase state. I'm just gonna add notes here. Say chase state. Maybe. Enemies lose track easy. Get away from me. God damn it. Okay, done. They lose track easy. And he shouldn't be able to attack me. Yeah, there's still like a bug. There's a bug with line sight. Like I gotta get out of line of sight range and then come back in. Then he'll be able to see me. So there's definitely a bug there. I don't know exactly. So I gotta go through that code a little bit. What else? Toxin stuff is still needed. Levels. Status. What else? I think he sees me. This. And then auto target for player. What else is needed? I think the enemies are all good. Oh, that too. So enemies should only be attacking player. Player should not be dealt damage when attacking enemies. else do we have here? So this is the boss, for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. So they still need to get toxins here. I can get like damaged here from toxins. So the meter works, but when this maxes out, you know, and then the boss too. So when this maxes out, here. So yeah, so I should be being dealt damage. Then I should not be able to attack the boss either. Like we only want you to be able to like go into these areas here, and then be able to hit these debris. So I'm gonna go here. It looks like him hitting me is dealing damage to him, which is weird. So like that, and then I should be able to attack him. And then there's an issue with ending boss. So that I can get him. Let's see if I can get him. So yeah, so he dies, and then I'm supposed to be able to break through here, but I can't. So that's another bug. I'll probably just jump off. So I will catch everyone tomorrow. Same time, around the same time. Like 11, 12 Pacific. Tomorrow's the plan is to wrap up a few bugs and get this demo ready, make a promo video. Not sure if I'm going to get to all that tomorrow. And that's it. And then I gotta get back to my own stuff. Gotta make some videos for my YouTube channel. So cool. Thanks everyone for hanging out. It's been cool. And I will catch you all next time. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, thanks for the follow, Nano Paladin and Lorenzo Game Dev. Who else? Thanks everyone for jumping in. And I'll catch y'all next time. I'll try to raid next time too.